What's up, Jeeple? How's it going? We're here at the Walmart today just to grab a couple things for the Jeep. Motor oil, filter, and eggs. Yes, the eggs are for the Jeep. Because I want to find out if it's possible to cook an egg on a Jeep. So that's what we're going to do today. Will my Jeep cook eggs? I don't know. But we're certainly going to find out. I don't think I want to put the eggs in this area because the throttle cable kind of comes down. So I'm thinking I'm going to take some stuff out over here and we'll put it there. Because underneath this intake manifold that's pretty nice and flat and grill shaped is the exhaust manifold. So I think it should get pretty warm up here. Probably warm enough to cook eggs. I can tell you we're already off to a not very great start because as I reach in my pocket here, there's my microphone and our egg. Ugh. We got a new egg. We're gonna try this again. Is this gonna be dirty? Oh, hell yeah. Do I care? No, not really. Gotta put a little hot sauce in there. Gotta have a little hot sauce in your eggs. It's kind of like changing your oil, but you're gonna eat it afterwards. Let's fire her up and get cooking. All right, we've made it onto the mountain now. So I think once we get up to this first pull off, we'll check the egg situation. Now I'm a little doubtful that they're cooked at all because I know my thermostat's been stuck open for months now. And so I'm only seeing about 170 on the dash, where most Cherokees usually run almost overheated or overheating. And I know that sensor is in the back of the head. So if the back of my head's only seeing like 170, hopefully my intake manifold isn't seeing 170. At least that's the usual thought, because you don't want high intake temperatures, but that's where our eggs are, so we want it hot. I'm thinking a lack of heat can be fixed with more time. I mean, it's just scrambled eggs. You can eat them almost raw. I just need them to scramble. This is the fun turn. You always got to hit it hot. She was in four-wheel drive, so it wasn't going to do anything that cool. You can't blame me there. We're coming up on our pull-off up here, so now I guess it's time to get out and check our eggs. Somebody's been up there. I don't want to go up there today. We're gonna spill our eggs if we try that. Okay, what do we got? We got some liquid eggs. But I think I see them starting to solidify in there, which is great. Let's see if we can get turned around without hitting anything or falling off the mountain. I can't really see anything out of my Jeep on account of the snow, but I don't think we really need to. Yeah, we did. We got it. I'm just that good. Can do it blindfolded with my eyes closed. Wake up and piss excellence. You know how it is. This is probably the first time I've used my transfer case in four-wheel drive for longer than 10 minutes since I put the new slip yoke eliminator in, mostly because I've been avoiding it. Just curious if it's going to grenade itself or not. I guess I never told you guys the story of how I broke the transfer case in the first place. We were out Jeeping and there was a jump. And when there's Jeeps and there's jumps, you know what to do. You got to jump the Jeep. Well, that was the day that I learned if you don't have Baja parts, don't try to do Baja things. So I jumped this Jeep. I came up short. My drive shaft hit the lip of the jump, pushed it way farther up than it ever should have went. And I was hoping in that situation, the weak point would be the U-joint. Well, it's not. The weak point is not the U-joint. Surprisingly, it's the output shaft of the transfer case. So I made one thing into two things, and I have the select track in this, which is really nice in the snow. Having that full-time four-wheel drive was great, but it makes finding parts for it a little difficult. There's only one person that makes a slip yoke eliminator for it, which is how I was going to put a new shaft in it, because I don't think anybody makes an output shaft for a 30-year-old transfer case, but I found one Tom Woods Drive Shafts makes a slip yoke eliminator for him. Very happy with it so far. Didn't like the $500 price tag, so I Facebook Marketplaced it, found it in one state over for, I think, $200. Took a little daycation, went out there, gave him, I think I had him talked down to 150, took it back home. And so then I rebuilt the transfer case, threw it in there, and today we're testing it out. We gotta do a kind of tight turn here, and we're gonna take it pretty wide because I just put TJ wheels on this for the winter so I can get my Pro Comps off. But what I found out was offset's a little different, I guess, from stock TJ wheels to stock XJ wheels, because these rub off my control arms when I turn real tight, which is no bueno. Coming up this grade here, it's going to be great for our eggs, because I'm finally seeing 210 on the dash. I got to plop down into 1.2. We're going real slow. We're going to make the best of it here. We need this temperature in the eggs. The heat is not in the tools on this one. Here we are coming up on the lookout at the top of the mountain, and it looks pretty foggy up here. I don't know if there's going to be much to look at besides our eggs, because we're going to check those out again. They're starting to get a skin on them, so that is a great sign. That is awesome. They're gonna cook. The lookout ain't very good today. Too much fog, not much you can really see. I've been driving around for about an hour since the last time I checked in, and we're coming up to the top of the mountain at a different spot with a different lookout this time, so hopefully there will be a view and we can check out the egg situation again, and hopefully they're cooked. All right, here we are, lookout number 3 and egg check. Wow, well, not much of a view up here either. They do seem to be cooking. Not fast, but they are cooking. I'm thinking it might have been better. No, that's not much hotter. Right there might have been a good spot. Do we dare move the eggs? Pushed our eggs back farther because it seems to be hotter back there. So we will check on this when we get home. But I really think they're gonna cook now. Well, I appear to be down in the cabbage. 4 low, we'll get her to pop out. Let's see how it goes. We'll see who we can find up here. See if we can find anybody up here. Oh, we found them. Egg check number 4. I think the eggs are done. Today we learned you cannot cook eggs on a Jeep Cherokee. Those eggs never cooked. And if you can't cook eggs, you can't cook nothing. So I guess that's what we learned today. You can't cook nothing on a Jeep Cherokee. We set out to do great things today, Jeeple, none of which we accomplished. We got stuck in the cabbage, we broke some eggs, we learned that you can't cook food on your Jeep. But I think with my welder, some sheet metal, and some muffler clamps, we can probably cook some things on my Jeep. So this will be revisited here in the future. But till next time, we'll see you, Jeeple.